Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. It is midday money Wednesday, the 7th of February the 7th. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing super duper early on in the day here. If you haven't already, let's head over to Twitter at Mr. Sean Higgs. Come give me a follow. Why wouldn't you? Cost $0 and really not much movement if you're on your phone. Most people have Twitter. Hitting the like button. Very important, hitting the like button. Lets me know you're here because not everybody always comments, but, thumb up, thumb down. A little bit of, I don't even know what word I'm looking for here. Winning free picks, YouTube. Sean Higgs, YouTube. Both have polls question. It is a totals question today for the Super Bowl. Our guy King D was like, Higgs, you should do a poll, see what everybody's leaning here for Super Bowl. And yesterday we did Kansas City and San Fran. Today, for midday money and late night money, it'll be the total. So we're going to try to get a bunch of picks for that. And I'm not going to say how they're going right away because I don't want people coming in like, it's going this way. Hey, let's make the poll go this way. So please vote in the poll. I have to remember to shut that puppy down before I end the show. But please vote in the poll. Hit the like button. And if you haven't followed either of the pages, Sean Higgs or Winning Free Picks, please do. Last night I went into a little baseball kind of stuff. I'm going through like some cards. My guy Rich B and Stephen Bowman are card guys. And Michael B apparently wants to buy some Kamunga. I don't know, whatever. Warriors. Apparently the kid's better than Steph Curry. I do kind of other stuff over there, so give me a follow. And I need a couple. I think I'm 40 subs away from 1,600. So let's go. Hit a milestone. Let's recap. We'll do that first before we get into crazy baseball cards that I have stacked up next to me here that I got to get rid of. Bad day in the video. Hockey goes down. Loser in the hockey. 35 and, excuse me. Be good if I was on the right page. 35-27, plus 280, plus 380, with the puck line loser yesterday on the Capitals. NBA does go 2-0 with the totals, an over and an under. 37-26, plus 680. I did add an NBA pick. So if you watched the show last night, it was strictly all the college basketball. But I did add a NBA for today. I'll get to it in a minute. A college hoops, what's there to say? Took it on the chin. 1-3, bad day. 126 and 135. Work to do in the next 2 months here. And honestly, am I going to go on a 15-0 run or something? We'll chip this down. We're down 1850 here, 126 to 135. And all we really need are, a couple 4 and 2 days. And we're back in it. So I'm not really worried about that right now. And that's the way the season has gone. I go 2-0-1 in my 3-pack yesterday on the sites. So there is that. But a 3-3-1 overall. South Carolina, a little bit of loser. I had them at 3.5. Loser at 3. I pushed Texas Tech. Tough one, but I did pull out that South Florida rabbit out of the hat for a cover there. But hey, college basketball for the month, 55%. For the year of January 1 to today, 55%, 119-96. Again, people might not think 55% is all that great. When you got 200-something games, it'll put money in your pocket. So there is that on our little recap. Let's get to today's picks for those that want them, and I'm sure you do. I'm sure you want them. We'll put them here in the chat. We will post them in the comments section as well. And we will tweet them on Twitter, or we're Xing them out. I don't even know. I hate that X. That's stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Look at this. We got a like. Rick Wild coming in with a like on Facebook. Thank you, Rick. I always, Facebook, I never see like much engagement there. I'm always hesitant to post to Facebook. I go through after the fact and hit like on the videos because I don't know. But Rick, thank you. I see you on the thing there, so I appreciate it. It shows up in my little window here that you hit it. So Rick Wild, baby, getting it done. Let's uh let's get to some picks here if you haven't read them already. Again, NBA is added. College basketball, all the same from last night. Davidson +5, Tennessee -14.5, Louisiana Tech -9.5, Coastal Carolina +5.5, UT San Antonio +9, Southern Illinois +10, Tulsa +5, SMU -7, Louisiana -10, Providence on the money line, not plus 110 points. That's a money line play. Duke under 134, Georgia +7, UCLA, UCLA, we love them, money line plus 125, and Florida Gulf Coast +9. NBA, one added play here on the Pelicans of New Orleans plus the 7. They made the cut. I was thinking again, Kings team total over. Sure. I still, everybody's bet Warriors. I don't know. That's one of those ugly ducklings I love to cuddle. I thought about Sixers, but New Orleans makes it. And again, with NBA, I don't run to bet a lot of NBA. 37 and 26 here in the video. We are 680 on the sites. We're 22 and 16. Again, not a lot of NBA for me. And I just listen. You see the lines here. Just double-digit faves on the road, double-digit faves at home. Not really. We're 3 months away from the playoff push. A little more sound. I can't complain. I'm happy with our record in NBA and hockey as well. I mean, I can't complain about hockey being up either. We're 15 and 16 in hockey, 15 and 16 record in hockey. I know I mispronounced it before. I was giving off the NBA record, 15 and 16 plus 380 after our loss there yesterday. And it should be, I said 380, it should be plus 150. I apologize for my misspeaking on the hockey. So there's that. There is that. And let's get to the chat again. If you haven't, whoa, I jumped all the way down the maze. I'm trying to scroll all the way up here to the top of the things. One last time. Only one edition added. If you watched the Late Show, maybe you listen in podcast forums, wherever. Find Midday Money and podcast. All the podcasts are listened. Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio. I just got a Spotify free month thing. Send me a message. I'll send you a link. You get a free month of Spotify, and you just run up the Midday Money Show all day long. Maurice is in the house. Good afternoon. So many games today, like college hoops. I had to parlay some. Here we go. Best way to go 5-1. Put in the 16 parlay. You see me, I'm loaded up here with college basketball. So I don't hate having a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in the video. And I got 5 more up on the site as well, Maurice. So it's one of those days I like to card. We're firing away. Illinois State, Drake, Upstate, Presby, Missouri State, Evansville, Steady Stetson. Let's start with our Stetson team. I don't hate Stetson here versus Bellarmine. What is that? A 4-piece? I looked at that myself. Evansville, we talked about last night against Bradley. I was going to keep adding games, but then people were like, "Oh, you can't have 20 games." Like people don't bet 20 games. I find that hard to believe. Missouri State versus Drake. We talked about them taking a nice little. Oh no, excuse me. Yes, they are a dog. Northern Iowa. I thought they were playing Drake. Drake is the Salukis. I got all my Missouri Valleys all clumped up over here. I have to separate them. That's what happens. You write down fast. The Blue Hose. I don't hate Presby. We had Presby the other day plus 15. You want to take some Presbyterian today? Why would I say no? Getting a couple points from the Weeb? Sure. Upstate. Now, taking a chunk here from Longwood. I'm not going to say I don't like Upstate. Let's go. Fade to Wood. The Bulldogs of Drake, as I mentioned, playing the Salukis. I do have Southern Illinois in the chat. And Illinois State playing Ilshy. This was a 4.5 last night. I don't know. I might want to go a little shy personally, based on that 4.5. I do not know if that number has moved. Let's see. Ilshy, did it move down here? Let's see. I got to scroll through the list. This is like a. Oh boy. Still sitting at 4.5. Still 4.5. Michael B's in the house. Good morning. Hump day. T Money's in the house. Hope all's well. I can't complain. Who would listen if I did? You don't complain. You just man up and move on. Euclid money line. That is my shorty of the day. If you watch the show on shorties. And Tulsa. We talked about Tulsa versus North Texas. Did I not? I have Texas. I have Tulsa in the thing here versus North Texas +5. Yes. Michael B says Auburn against Alabama. Sure, Jesse just gave that out in a show I just did. UCLA, I like it. Cal, I don't believe USC has figured anything out. Yeah, I don't hate this one here. USC to me looks looks like a bad team. You want to take San Antonio money line? I'm on San Antonio. We have it here in the chat. UTSA. Here's the Miz. I'm back to the Miz. How are you, Miz? San Antonio over the 155. That came down from 157.5, by the way. The Cuse over. I sort of thought about taking the Cuse today with the double digits against Louisville. I'm just annoyed I didn't take Louisville their last game against Florida State because I liked them. What is this, Syracuse? 154. I don't hate this. I don't hate that one. James Madison over 160 against Arkansas State. What do I think about this one here? $160. Under 46. Arkansas State likes to push it a little bit here. It looks so late. I don't hate this one. I mean, it looks high 160, but I can get behind it. Colgate over to 131 versus Boston. Our guy, I don't know if Anthony's going to come in here. Our guy Pounded. He enjoys Colgate. He's going to take the toothpaste today over Boston. Although I got to say, I kind of like the Terriers getting the 8 points. You like the 131. Listen, this was a 133.5, so you do have a better number. It has come down 2.5 points. And Southern Miss Golden Eagles versus Old Dominion. Miz and his totals, he loves them. 144, it was 143.5, so not too shabby there. I could still stick with that under in that matchup. That's a bad. That Old Dominion team's not too good. Lock it with the King is in the house. My guy, what do you say? Pounded Sports, lock of the year, guaranteed. Thank me later. Get the pen out. Here we go. Here we go. Pounded. Here we go, Mr. Joe Adele. Here he is. Kuminga over 19.5 points. Have bet this 6 straight games. It's 5-1. Only game he did not hit. He fouled out. That's your guy. Get that jersey. Niagara -4. Never in doubt. Bad beat refund on Kinesis betters. Yes. I thought it was a loser. 7 unit play going to college basketball. Get it, King D. Michael B says, I bet Pitt, NC State over 142.5. No movement on that game, Michael. Let's see. I looked at this because I was like, man, I thought about taking Pitt right? I'm like, oh, but maybe take Pitt in this little spot, playing pretty good. 4 or 5. They lost at Miami, but that was the third game after beating Duke and Georgia Tech in back-to-back games on the road. But NC State, what is this, 142? It should probably get there, right? Both these guys in the 70s. Panda wants to know what the big play is. There it is, Winning Free Picks Facebook page. Rick Wild coming through. Thank you, Rick. There's Sean Higgs. If you haven't followed the Sean Higgs channel, please do. Please do. Winning Free Picks. If you're on Sean Higgs, there's a Winning Free Picks page as well. But let's be honest, if you found Winning Free Picks, then you went to Sean Higgs. T Money says, pound it. Pound it to homeless sports. What's homeless, T Money? Miz says, Higgs, I only have 22 games again today. Been hot the last 3 days. Get it, Miz. And we've been hitting those totals. Toothpaste, top play. Here you got Colgate, 8.5, down to 6.5. Still like it. And toothpaste is Colgate, by the way. Either wins by double digits or loses outright. Yeah, I'm not loving the Raiders there. Pat says, I'm on Chiefs. I'm reverse jinxing the Niners every day until kickoff. That's what that was. Pound it to homeless sports. That's it. Instead of pounded sports, it'll be homeless sports. But that's right. He is on KC with you, Team Money. He's trying to get it done. Premium client play, brother. But I did drop 2 units on Evansville free play last night. We talked about the Purple Aces against Bradley. Yeah, easy breezy, he says. Easy Chiefs, easy breezy. T Money. KC. Easy breezy. We all share premiums. King D, we all share it. I share my premiums too. It's like 10 of us in here. Whatever. There's more than 10 people in the chat. Pounded. Thank you. Thank you for that. It says there's actually 17 watching on Winning Free Picks right now. And hopefully you're hitting the poll questions because we need the poll questions by the end of the day before I shut out the show. T Money's laughing at Pounder trying to reverse drink his Kansas City. Yep, you're bringing out the locks. T Money says LePew money line plus 320 and St. Priest plus 500 money lines. For anyone looking for some soccer, both lines are dropping like hotcakes since last night. You said this last night too. Oh my goodness. Michael B. And you know what's funny? You got these 2 huge dogs, and I'm not gonna say who it was. Someone was like, "Yeah, a lot of the soccer in there. Everybody likes to bet the faves." Plus 320, plus 500. I like the Pelicans playing Michael B. Clippers off 7-game East Coast road trip. Pellies are 11-2 ATS last 13 versus Clippers and 5-1 straight up. Clippers did win last game. I think this is a good spot. I'll take the touchdown. Desmond said Super Bowl final prediction 28-24 Kansas City. King D giving out the cheers and laughs to the 10 people. Like he says, Kamunga jersey, yes. I don't buy active players' jerseys. I have a few throwbacks. Tim Hardaway's Heat, Shaq on the Magic, Duncan, Wake Forest. Seems weird to wear the jersey of someone younger than me. Hardaway on the Heat. I like Tim Hardaway. Shaq, old school Shaq. I want to get me a nice Kenny Anderson on Georgia Tech. Remember Kenny Anderson, Dennis Scott, Brian Oliver was the third wheel of the Ramblin' Wreck Georgia Tech team that scored at will in 1990. They were tough. I think they ran into UNLV in the tournament. Anyway, that's it. We're out of comments 20 minutes in. It's one of those days. Hey, that's fine. Let's go to YouTube and rustle up the voting. See how we're doing on the votes. Michael B says, early UFC, 0-2 last week. I'm back on Giles plus 210 and Flowers plus 115. And total question. I love it. Everybody who came in voted. Let's get these votes tallied up here. There we go. 65% on the under here on the winning free pick YouTube. And now we'll check out the Sean Higgs YouTube. We'll leave up the UFC here for Mike, and then we'll end this puppy. King D says, thanks again for the poll. Yeah, you got it. Should be interesting. So I'll run back the late show poll or the poll again here tonight. I will do it for late night money. So that way we get a full, two polls out of it for today. And then tomorrow I will run back again the sides during, the two shows. And here we go. Not many votes on the Sean Higgs channel. Because we definitely have less viewers. But 17 people, Pat. Yes, 17 watching live. What do you think of Cleveland State plus 3.5 versus Fort Wayne? I sort of lean. I want to take Fort Wayne here. I want to take Fort Wayne. It looks like easy to take Cleveland State, Mike. I don't know. I looked at it and I was like, I thought Cleveland State would be. I thought it would be like a pick'em maybe, because we've had the Vikings a few times, but it ended up not making either cuts. Groovy says Niners defense will do a good job at the first half. I could go from there on what to bet first half wagers. I think probably slow out of the gate in the first half. I don't hate that. Maybe Kansas City first quarter. If I say the over button in the poll, but I like the under just for your accounting. Now, it does not count. I can't do that. No, does not work that way. You got to come back and vote tonight. Tooch is watching live, Mr. Tooch. Asheville outright today. And Fort Wayne Big says the MIG. The MIG. That's Big and Miz together. He forms a MIG. So a little Cashville on the road, underdog. Richie P's in house. I vote on Sean Higgs' channel. Hit the like button. Richie P, my guy. Where were you? Richie, you weren't here. Did you watch the show last night? I busted out. I've been doing some spring cleaning. There we go. Mattingly, baby. Look at that. 84. And then we got the classic Rocket rookie. I have to get rid of some of this now. Those I don't know if I'm going to open, but I'm going to open this. This is an 83 rack pack. It's an 83. On the back of the back we have Alan Ashby, and I think it's a Willie Wilson card on the back. Can't really see the names. Good to see you, Richie. Hope you're doing good. Rob says he likes Stanford today versus UCLA. Robert, I am on the other side here. I got UCLA on the money line here in the show. I did a Sean Shorty. The man with the leather miscreated the Tooch. Oh my goodness, look at this. Poundit's got fighting words today. He's calling Tooch Mr. Square. He's asking King D for his premiums that nobody watches the show. No one will find out about it. Richie P likes the Dallas Stars today. Cold cash on the ice versus the Maple Leafs as an underdog. Desert says, let's not forget fans are playing in the Allegiant Stadium. It's a dome game in Vegas. The Super Bowl is in Vegas. The Raiders will never sniff a Super Bowl. Mike says, Super Bowl, I think if the Niners pass rush get to Mahomes, they will have a good chance of winning. 3 playoff games, Mahomes has been sacked just one time. Are those graded rack packs? I have a rack pack V2 top showing Marcus Allen's rookie card. Keep that. They're not graded. They're just they were authenticated by Baseball Card Exchange. I missed last night's show opening day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to open today. I was going through I have like boxes. Like this is like a box of. You see what I've written down on here? Can you read it? 2022 Bowman's duplicates, uh, base cards, rookie base, Bowman. This is this. I have all these freaking cards of nonsense, stacks of rookies. I got to go through and say who's going into the recycling down to the local sports shop. Dave says, Tooch, I've missed my fix of Bare Their Souls. David watches a little Bears Bar Room, huh? I love it, David. I love it. Must be the cough medicine. Yeah, this guy's acting out. Pound it's just being crazy today. I have a Chris Jones for a sack at plus money. I just did. I never like saying I did a parlay of props. Watson to get 17 yards, 17 or more, 17 or more yards. Gray 12 yards, and Mahomes over 4.5 carries. A hundo for 7 hundos. I will be posting a gaggle, a plethora, a kitchen sink load of player props on Sean Higgs YouTube. Now, let me pull this off so it doesn't look like I'm lecturing Bill. There'll be Kansas City props. There will be San Fran props. Am I going to bet all these props? No, I'm going to have a few that I've bet myself. But for people who want to bet, let's be honest, you're thinking you want X team to win or Y team to win. You're going to be going to those props. So I'll have a array of props for people who want to bet either side. Michael B, have a good one. I should probably get some work done. Comes in handy. You got to work a little bit, Mike. Do a little bit of work. Stanford UCLA game today. It's going to be great. I like UCLA, Groovy. Thursday night, Bare Your Soul return, says Tooch, talking to our guy David for the Bare Your Souls. Love it. Bare their souls. Are you doing a prop show tomorrow? I think I'm going to have a crazy football show on Friday, Bill. Probably Friday afternoon. I know I got midday money. I do live with Ross and Jesse. I usually, I think Tooch and Pound It. I think we might do a show Friday night. I do sometimes jump on with Earl Sports and Dave Rogers on Nerd Talk. But I'm going to have, I want to do something. Maybe I'll have it like Saturday, a football show where I maybe have some, guests on if people want to come on and talk. I'm not going to do it Super Bowl Sunday. I mean, maybe I'll do it Super Bowl Sunday after Midday Money. Maybe Midday Money will be the Super Bowl show and it'll just go for a couple hours. I mean, I got, I got the kids' friends are coming over. But maybe I'll just do a long Sunday show instead. Maybe I'll do a Midday Money. And then after the fact, I'll do a Super Bowl show for a couple hours. I do not know. I'm trying to, to do a Super Bowl show like on a Thursday or Friday in afternoon hours. I know. I mean, live obviously won't be good as on a Saturday or on Super Bowl Sunday. So I'm just debating on the day. Brio says, "Good morning, Hicks." Brio hitting the Facebook like, "Thank you. You and Rick Wild, baby." It was Brio was the reason I wasn't really cutting off Facebook. But now I get Rick Wild coming in here like button. I got to post. We get sports betting tips on Friday, Super Bowl picks and props. Me, Tooch, and Pound It. Here we go. First comment ever in the Midday Money Show a couple years ago. My guy, Corey Jones. And I will say that every time Corey comes on here. Thank you, Corey. Check it in. NBA Hawks, Spurs, Pellies. I'm on the Pellies with you. We got the Pellies right in the chat plus the 7. Louisville against the Cuse. Creighton against Providence and UCLA. I do have UCLA in the chat on the money line, but I'm leaning Providence here. I know that Creighton is off a tough loss. You scored 98 points and lose. That's a bad one. But Providence totally embarrassed. Coach's words. We were embarrassed in our last game versus Villanova, getting annihilated. So I'm going to lean to the Friars there with the short number. Richie Pieces. I don't want to see no Swift Bowl. Yes. Yeah, I'll be doing a show and we'll have Swifty music playing in the background. I'd love to play the music. I can't play music on the winning free pick channels, it's monetized. But when I do stuff on Sean Higgs' channel, I can have music playing in the background because I'm not monetized. I won't be hit with any kind of violations. Are you doing a show at halftime for Super Bowl? A halftime Super Bowl show? I doubt it. Maybe I'll pop on live. I don't know. There'll be no after the Super Bowl. Do I come back with a look at lines? Well, I'm telling you that my Super Bowl pick for next year will be the Cleveland Browns versus the Niners. Maybe a Super Bowl next year. Super Bowl odd show. Look at lines. Is that what we're doing on Sunday night? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, Richie, you get a close up on my giant head. I'm torn on opening this guy. So I got another Donnie Baseball 87 sealed. And yes, I did pay $5 for this pack of jumbo. Bruce Ruffin is the all-star. One special rookie card available here only. Collect all 22 in set. Details on pack. 100 plus cards. Back when collecting cards was fun. Spring Fever sweepstakes, baby. Montreal Expos on the back with Tim Raines and Andre Dawson on the leaderboards. All right, I'm rolling out right after I answer King D here. What side of menu do you eat? I'm getting mine together right now. There we go. What do we do for lunch today? What should I do? Culver's, Jersey Mike's, Firehouse Subs, Whataburger, Raising Cane's, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, Spring Creek Barbecue, Hat Company Hamburgers, Wendy's, Sonic, Taco Hell, KFC, Burger King, Panda Express, Charlie's Cheesesteaks. I got them all. They're all in the same strip mall. Meals are considered carries, so I like them home door 4.5. What is the juice? I think it was a 127 on a straight one there, Bill. And exactly, meals are considered carries, right? I mean, they take away yardage for the rushing attempts when you take a kneel. And this would be if you think that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win, you think he's good for a kneel or two. On top of that, you don't think he's going to just bust it out a run or two? The last 3 Super Bowls he's played in, he's had 6, 6, and 5. I'm getting a 4.5, and I'm mixing it in with 2 guys I think will have a couple passes and get some yardage. I think it's worth the risk to parlay it up. Desmond says, happy TJIF later. Desmond, enjoy Vegas. I'm sure it's party time, Party City out there. I need Desmond live to come in on Super Bowl Sunday from wherever he's at in Vegas, doing a live update there. King D says, Jersey Mike's, baby. Jersey Mike's. I have a chicken fingers are for friends. Enjoy a free kids combo on us. I have 6 of these, so that's really 12 chicken fingers from them. But that's also 12 drinks. And I don't eat fries. Fat guy doesn't eat fries. Me. Oh, there's a Wingstop here too, by the way. Wingstop. I'm out of here. We will roll back tonight with late night money. Be sure to pop in on either channel. Give me a follow on the X, Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. And good luck. Moneyline Markel, we're out of here, fella. Good seeing you. It's what happens when you smoke spliffs and fatties all night, Moneyline Markel. You come in at the end of the show, you overslept. Come on. I'm out of here.